So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the interesting things you can do in this audio editor called Audacity and see some interesting things from common songs. So we're going to open up Green Day's Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. So something interesting about this song is, let's listen to the first 10 seconds. So we can zoom to that and listen to this wave. So as you heard, it's interesting. The performer tries to play the song, makes a mistake, tries again, makes a mistake, and then plays the full song all the way through properly. Now, normally you would expect that in editing, these would be removed and the song would just sound something like... But for some reason they decided to leave that in. Now the first thing that people often hear about this song that's pretty interesting is, let's listen again to this segment here. Now we can see after the first mistake, we have complete silence. But after the second, we have a bit of activity right here. Let's listen to that. That's interesting. We can amplify it to just hear it a bit better. Let's listen to the song now. So here you can notice that the singer, after the second mistake, said, "fuck," and then continued to play the rest of the song. So that's something interesting. But let's undo that change and bring it back to the original song. So we're going to look a little closer into this segment of silence because it's actually a little deceptive. It's not all silence. So the first thing we're going to do is amplify that so we can hear every little thing happening during that period. So let's play this again now. So we got a little bit of the decay of the guitar note there, but that's okay. Let's just zoom to this section so we can see a little bit more what's going on here. Now, I want you to listen closely to this silent portion. So the interesting thing that's happening here is, well, number one, of course, we have the note here. We also have noise in the background, but you can also hear two distinct beeps. Listen close one more time. Did you hear that? Now, if we go to the spectrogram view, basically, so originally in the waveform view, we were just seeing the intensity at any given time. But in spectrogram, we can see how strong the audio is at any particular frequency. So here we have a scale from 0 kilohertz to 8 kilohertz. Stretch that out, we can see it a little better. So we can see quite clearly we have two little pulses here at 2 kilohertz. Let's play it again. Watch the line that scans across the audio because you'll be able to see that when it hits these dots, that's where the beeps come in. Watch close. See that? That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Let's re-amplify this section without having the die off of the guitar note. It might allow us to hear a little bit more of what might be in there. So see, now we can see that each of these also has a higher frequency. That's basically a harmonic. I can make another video talking about harmonics later on if anyone's interested, but for now, just know that it's another component of the sound that's happening here. So let's play this one more time now with this amplified. Alright, so we have a bit of noise in there that kind of makes it hard to notice what we're listening to. So Audacity actually has a noise reduction feature. So we can select a section that's just noise without any of the sound we're interested in. Then we can go noise reduction, and now Audacity has listened to this and it knows that's what noise sounds like, and that's what we don't want in our signal. So now we can apply noise reduction to it. And now we don't have the big red background like we had before. So now it should be a lot clearer listening to this section. Let's see what happens. See, that's very clear. You can't hear any static in the back there. So let's play the song one more time now from the beginning. So that beeping is actually the metronome that the singer was using when he was playing. Normally, in a proper track that you're releasing out to the public for publishing, you wouldn't leave in the sound of a metronome. You would either edit it out somehow, or you would have the singer originally listen to the metronome through headphones so that it's not even picked up by the microphone. But for some reason, that wasn't done in this particular song. We can go back to the second section. So let's zoom out here. So remember, we have play once, play again, fuck, and then the rest of the song. So here we can see each of those segments. So here's where we had the fuck. We'll amplify this whole section just like we did with the previous section, just so we can get a bit more visibility of every feature in the recording. So now, if we play through, so see, now we can hear the very distinct fuck a lot easier. So let's edit that out because we're not particularly interested in analyzing that right at the moment. So now if we play through, we can hear. Now without that loud portion, we can again amplify it to hear what else is underlying in the music. Now what do you see that's familiar? We have two dots right here of the bright whiteness. Now let's edit out the noise again. And now they're even more distinct. So let's play through. So I thought that was interesting to see that the metronome is present in both of these segments. And in all likelihood, the metronome is going on throughout the whole song, but it's so faint that we can't hear it. I was only able to isolate it here because there were no other sounds happening. In the rest of the song, it's likely that there's so much other things going on from all the singing and the instruments that you wouldn't be able to locate the metronome anywhere in the audio profile. Now, one thing we noticed after we amplified this second segment is that we have some strong signals in this portion. So let's see what that sound is. It sounds like the singer was scraping against the guitar. So it's interesting that by editing the song, we're able to single out some of the interesting features that happened that you normally don't notice through editing. Anyway, hope you like this video, and hopefully I'll be able to put more content out in the future. Bye!